They can be found from the northern part of the continental U.S. all the way down to the southern tip of Argentina. So they can pretty much be found all throughout the Americas. And within those areas, pretty much anywhere you're going to find deer, you're going to find mountain lions. Deer are one of their favorite prey items. And so we have a deer population up here, so we definitely have a mountain lion population up here. And we actually had a spotting in Big Bear City last night of a mountain lion in one of the neighborhoods. So.
He's going in there too.
Yeah. How many cats can we fit in one box? Is the question.
One.
But like most cats, for some reason, they do tend to like boxes. They like sort of confined areas. Let's see. A mountain lion. Some animals are what we call nocturnal, which means most active at night. Other animals are going to be what we call diurnal, which means most active during the day. These cats, along with a lot of other cats, are what we call crepuscular, or have a crepuscular activity level. And what that means is they are going to be most active at dusk and dawn. So the anatomy in their eyes is such that under those lighting conditions is when they're going to see the best and going to be most successful at hunting. But just be aware that if you like to go hiking or be out in nature at around those times, those are the times when you are most likely going to encounter a mountain lion. A couple things you should and shouldn't do if you encounter a mountain lion out in the wild. Number one, don't approach that animal. Don't approach wildlife in general. We all have, fancy phones with zooms. We don't have to get that close. We can admire them from afar. Another thing you definitely don't want to do is turn your back and run. These cats can run about 40 miles an hour. So if they want to chase and catch you, they're going to catch you. But by turning and running, that's going to trigger their instinct to want to chase you. So basically what you're going to do, basically admire them from afar. If you see that they're starting to approach you, what you're going to want to do is make yourself seem bigger than you are. Wave your arms around, gesture a lot, make a lot of noise, yell, scream, bang branches together or pots and pans if you're camping or whatever, but then start backing away from that animal as you're making all that noise. Even when you feel like you've distanced yourself enough from that animal, continue backing away. You might as well, while still maintaining a visual on that animal. If it comes down to the fact that that animal is going to make contact with you, I've had this asked to me a couple times here, should we play dead? Should we get in the fetal position? The answer is no and no. Do not do that. Basically, you're going to want to fight. Human beings have sensitive areas on their bodies, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the groin area. Same can be said for these mountain lions. So if you get a quick little shot or a kick to one of those areas, more than likely you're going to spook that animal or harm it enough to where it's going to want to go away. And in fact, there was a story about a year ago in the news about a Boy Scout who was camping all by himself out in the woods, and he woke up to the sound of his skull being sort of scraped by a bear's mouth, which is probably the worst way to wake up in the morning, in the middle of the night. But that Boy Scout remembered some of his training, and he got off a nice little right hook across the bear's nose, and the bear went scurrying off. And that little sort of thing that he remembered probably saved his life. So if you have the wherewithal to remember to do that, that could definitely sort of give you an advantage and hopefully get you out of that tight jam. A lot of people do like to go hiking around here. There is safety in numbers. So if you have a partner, it's definitely gonna help.